We've got a rivalry game on deck, and these two fan bases have been going at it early from the tailgate to the end zones, and you got to think this will be a little contentious. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Terrapins will kick it away to start. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Penn State's offense will have the football first. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about, all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Nittany Lions will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So Maryland's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this and really continue to trust him.
Playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Looking for a man, it's Washington. Rushes on him. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. The Nittany Lions in a good spot here with second and short. They'll run the screen. Breaks into the open. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Denmark. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Nittany Lions are marching down the field. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man.
There he goes! And he set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. The sweet feet buy a little time. At the 35, he's got room. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. The give on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football.
And the Terrapins will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. Oh, he got loose. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. Firing to the right, complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll try to get the first through the air. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. Off play action on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And they get a sack there from the linebacker position. There you have it. Linebacker U. This is Penn State defense as we know it. LeVar Arrington, Micah Parsons, Navarro Bowman, Sean Lee. Every year it seems like they're pumping another dude into the NFL, and this guy has a chance to be the next one.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on third down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. But you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Last time they had it, the long missed field goal ended the drive. The idea, get a little deeper in plus territory this time around. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quarterback extends the play. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Out of the gun, the running back has it. There he goes. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish things off with that 51-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Washington. Completes it along the sidelines, but that'll be for no gain. If that running back were a half-size bigger shoe, that's an incomplete pass, but he got a foot down.
He got it down. Nice body control, and you see so many running backs work with wide receivers now in practice because they're such good.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground, their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
Hunt is on its way. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Caught close to the marker. It's Reynolds. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Reynolds.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the game.
The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pocket breaking down. They get to him as he throws. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Trying to take it back. Takes it back inside the 40. They'll mark him at the 39-yard line, and the interception has set up great field position. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Back to throw, it's Washington. Quick completion on the out. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's White. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Throws to the wideout. Got a man, it's McConnell. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half.
When I'm a quarterback and I see zone and I see my guy curl up real quick, I got to hum it. And he threw that thing with some revolutions, with some velocity right to his receiver so he can make the catch.
The short hands, it's Manning. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Terrapins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Throwing right. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Nittany Lions will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think even if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
He'll keep it himself. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Terrapins with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Oh, he's got some space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Jackson. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Trying play action. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying.
And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. And the Terrapins will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Well, he might have wanted to just let that one go to see if it would go into the end zone, but makes the fair catch at the 5. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Rumbles across the 10, down at the 12-yard line after a pickup of 6. The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wide receiver going in motion. Going to swing it on second down. Throws for the tight end. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Zings it complete to the right. Gets the job done on third down as he gets it out to the 25. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. They've got the screen set up. Turning it on. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just steamrolling the defense. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Leaves it with the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Nittany Lions had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Snags it. They will score. Touchdown, Penn State. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Under fire. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Here's the pressure. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll try the run. Can't get him to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
He fires a bullet to the right. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. And as he throws, makes the catch. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. And the Nittany Lions are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Terrapins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. It's complete to the right. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Dropping back, it's Washington. A little screen to the running back. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Pulls it in, it's White. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, you know it's passion. You're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Nice job by this D.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They kick it away on 4th down. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Oh, what a move to get room. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Washington. It's complete on the right side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Manning. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. And the Terrapins getting set on 1st and 10. The throw to the outside is complete. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Back to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
And we've seen a lot of that from this offense, unfortunately. Just quarterback and wide receivers just not in sync. And sometimes it happens and they get out of sync and they don't make big plays. But, man, you're in a huge deficit. You need big plays down the field, so somebody's got to make a play for their quarterback.
They boot it away on 4th down. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. One more play to pad the stats. The give to the tailback. Got room at the 35. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent. When you have #1 beside your name, you have a target on your back. And this top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season if it can pull off a major upset. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Illini, Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Nittany Lions will put toe to leather to crank us up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Fighting Illini offense takes the field, and they'll have the ball first. play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. After that last completion, it's second down. Looking to throw, it's Newton. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. The give to the back. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. From the gun, he'll try to throw. He caught it. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Yeah, the defense just too good there. They're trying to run it in on 3rd down and be physical up front. The defense, though, having none of it, creating a negative play and now setting up 4th down.
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Oh, he's got a chance. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Fighting Illini needs to get it to the county line for a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got him downfield. There he goes. The 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. A little bit of feeling each other out there down 7. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Nittany Lions took those plain headgears, got their blocks, and picked up the 1st down.
Yeah, and those headgears are a staple, aren't they, of college football? I know exactly what you're talking about, those beautiful helmets. They don't change very much, very traditional. Penn State keeps it simple. Being traditional, running the football.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Grabbed over the middle. It's Reynolds. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Nittany Lions in a good spot here with second and short. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
That's the end of the period. It's Illinois with the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off play action on first down. He's got him. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. The play action fake. Unloads to the right. Wide out trying to get it in. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. And the Nittany Lions once backed up in the shadow of their own goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point was good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Newton. Throws to the back. Working that left side now. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the...
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun. Give on the inside. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. All tied up and just about set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He'll start this drive firing. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. from the gun, running back on the move. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Let's take just a second and talk about Penn State. They've made it to the middle of the season, #1 team in the land, but now's when you have to work on staying there.
Yeah, it's been a really, really good start. Impressed with them, impressed with offense, defense, special teams, complete unit so far. But Jesse, 7 games in, we ain't crowning a national champion.
No doubt about it. And listen, they've looked good for most of the first half of the year. Obviously, that's why they've got that number beside their name now. But when you're the #1 team, all that means is the games get bigger and bigger as you go. So still lots of meat on the bone for this team.
They'll try to power their way ahead. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
The Nittany Lions with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moving out of the pocket. Slings it downfield. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Memphis needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Bluff City behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by just 4 to Charlotte. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play.
Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Wants to throw. It's Newton. Got his man on the right. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Gonna take a shot. Makes a grab on the shot. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the 2nd half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign. And talk about a 1st half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense.
Play you on Madden? I actually don't have Madden.
Tough to quantify.
I decided not to get it this year. I'm going to get it next year, though. You probably beat me, no doubt.
up, ready to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal on their first 3 possessions. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense working from the pistol. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Turning it on. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a 1st down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
A strike downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
The defensive front had that one spelled out from the beginning, and the fullback went fully backward.
Nowhere to go. That's a quick-hitting play. Till you get the ball to the fullback, you're trying to get him downhill to hit somebody fast. Nowhere to go.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually
a shot toward the end zone, and that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Man, if he doesn't drop it, there's 2 picks and 2 consecutive drives. He was in great position to make another play, but just couldn't secure the catch.
Firing to the right, complete. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Nittany Lions have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Penn State!
There's an old school play you don't see very often anymore. Who's to say that fullbacks are dinosaurs today in college football? They turn around, they hand it off to the big fella, and he pays it off with a touchdown.
And he made the extra point without problem.
Penn State 24, Illinois 13.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Back to throw, it's Newton. Get it out on the screen. Brings into the open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the the 41 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the ground with the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Working that wide receiver screen. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quick strike complete. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Fires to the tight end. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action. Here's a heat. Stands in and takes the hit. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Running free. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they take it in for 6 more points. The lead gets bigger here in the 4th quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Newton. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the grab down the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. The give on the inside. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. Got enough for the first. He'll work his way down to the 28. Illinois, after that big gainer, might want to see if that works again. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback moving. There he goes. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Illinois lining up quickly. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds his man. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Under fire. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Trying to convert, Illinois comes to the line. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it, 1st down and more. And he'll home it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Illini!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. They stop him just a length or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The give as they work on that clock. Oh, what a move to get open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He leaves it with his back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They're working that left side. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Nice move to keep running. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. It'll be a draw. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game.
folks, this is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the third-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Nittany Lions will kick this away to get us going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25-yard line. So Oregon's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And all eyes, Kirk, at this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Dropping back, he's going to throw for the first down. Wide open downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Pass complete on the crosser. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48. And the Ducks pick up enough yardage for a first down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Drops back to the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Gives it to the back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Ducks will line up to boot it away. First part of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. So Penn State's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. This is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now, today, it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
Big spin on the run. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Shotgun formation here on third down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31. The Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Last drive stalled and were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. Could take it all the way. They bring him down to the This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. The Ducks looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Keeping it on the ground here. End zone ahead. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Ducks will line up here on first down and goal. He decides to keep it here. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from this ball.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, unbelievable execution. They get a touchdown on the board, and Autzen Stadium is rocking. You know, they have about 60,000 people inside this stadium. I would argue it's as loud as any stadium in the country, and you put a touchdown on the board like that, this place becomes electric.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Takes the handoff and tests the left side.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The receiver makes the catch. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looking right. This one caught. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. And some big plays through the air have been a big part of the story so far. These receivers have shown up today. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Can he make it to the marker? That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down, looking to throw it. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. The shotgun running play call.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Looking downfield near the end zone. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
They'll try to run for the first down. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets them up first down at the 14.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Throwing off play action. And he's got it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? On first down, it's play action. Bringing pressure. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. A quick throw out left, complete. Important second down play coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big play with a 31. And the Ducks come to the line to run the hurry up.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Here's the second down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The Ducks will line up to punt it away. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. He hands it off from the gun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Oh, what a grab! They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Penn State.
This guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hope the defense can get a quick stop. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking for a receiver. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made, looking for the goal line.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
The field goal is good. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? He breaks free. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It is intercepted. Not much on the return, but they set up the offense at the 35.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Has the first down and more. Physical run earns the first down.
Just the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And looking to throw now on first down. Caught on the outside. It's Davison. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. Obvious call there. You cannot rough up the quarterback like that. Offense comes to the line with a first down. The defense going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. On first and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Davison. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback keeps the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking deep to the right side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Offside. Defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. But we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's picked for a third time tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Now in third and very long. Looking to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, this has proven to be a fun one for two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win.
Well, Chris, this is a huge opportunity, still with the game in balance. Who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's caught wide open with room to run. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. The pocket breaking down. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pressure is coming. They chase him down. They tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. The Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass complete on a crosser. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Moves the ball to the 35. And another 1st down. And the Ducks will try to keep this drive moving.
Well, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Caught by the receiver. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The Ducks hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Send the back in motion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Look at the pass here on second down. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. That run moves the ball to the 16. Offense in a great position here at 2nd and 1. It's desperation time for this defense to somehow make a play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Well, they move the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It lived up to that billing. We find out who the better team is and who's able to build that resume as we get closer to the end of the year.
Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the